Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Butterfly Spirit 314. So guys, I was just at the gas station and a young black boy approached me and he said he'd wash my car windshield for $1. And there was a young man that asked me that maybe last year. But anyway, this young man who volunteered to wash my windshield for $1, I realized that it's really cold outside. And for this young man to be standing outside in the cold and asking to wash people's windows for $1, that really got me thinking. And at first, I was a little hesitant, to give this boy money. But what happened is that I went in to get some gas, got me a couple quarts of oil for my car. And I was wondering why this boy would be wanting to, wash people's windshields for $1, and stand outside in the cold because it's cold out here. You know what I'm saying? So, um, what I decided to do, long story short, was I decided to help this boy. Because one reason is because I heard him talking to a friend of his, and his friend said that he was always hustling. So the boy is always trying to make money. And then I heard something about the boy trying to help his mom. And so I was like, wow. So this young man's out here, trying to help his family. And he's washing people's car windows for $1, you know. And so what I decided to do is instead of having this young man wash my car windshield for $1, standing outside in the cold, I decided to do something about it. And one thing I noticed that this young man, he introduced himself. He said his name was Calvin. He said he would wash my windows for $1. And he routinely approached people at the gas station. I heard one customer at the gas station complaining about how, you know, the guy was complaining about the boy coming and asking to wash his windows. And I was like, the boy is asking to do work to be paid money, and he's only asking for $1. You don't even get people at a fast food place that's going to work for $1. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is going to work for that. But this young man, by the time he's doing that, there's a reason behind it. And so what I did is I watched the little boy for a little bit more time. He's like a teenager. I watched him for a while. And after watching him for a while, I decided to give him $20. And I did that because, he said he'd watch my windshield for $1. And since I've seen people routinely saying no to him, I decided to do something about it, and I gave him a $20 bill. And that may not seem like a lot to people watching, but to that boy, it meant a lot. And you know what happened? When I gave him, $20, then the boy, he gave me a hug. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And then that got another guy at the gas station. That got him wanting to let the boy wash his car for $20. Who knows? The guy may have just gave him the money like I did. But, I feel good about that because the boy really was just trying to help people. Like, he was really trying to help his family. And for him to get out here in this cold ass weather and be washing somebody's windshield, it means something. And there was a boy in the past that asked to wash my windshield. I was in another part of town, and I gave that boy money, and he didn't have to wash my windshield because I was like, you know what? By the time these young men are out here and they're trying to make honest money for working, they deserve to be compensated. And it'll take too long to try to get a job to be able to do that. And for them to get out here, it's freezing. I am going to help. And so that young man in the past, I think I gave him $20 too. But, I wanted to put my money to good use because, we all spend money on stuff that, doesn't turn out like we want it to. You know what I'm saying? But, giving the money to something that matters makes a difference. We give money to bills, we give money to rent and all that stuff. Fine. But giving it to actual people who can use it, to me, makes more sense. And at least I know that boy, and his family will be able to use $20 to at least be able to buy, something for them to eat, and at least we'd have, something more, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could have gave him more, but I'm glad that I did that for, this young man because I feel like it was really cool and really awesome. And I encourage you guys to do the same. If you see somebody who's willing to work, for money, like washing your windows or whatever, and they're, a teenager and stuff, and they're just a kid and they're out there trying to do that, it's because they're trying to make money to support their family. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you and see you in my next video.